Okay. Hello, Rebecca. How are you today?
Hi, teacher. Good night. I'm okay.
Okay. Good evening. That's pretty good. Okay. So you are okay today. Thank you for coming on time. Okay. Well, you were even earlier than me. So that's something really good. Welcome to our class. How was your day?
Was great. I
Okay. Continue. I'm sorry.
no, was a good day. Busy, but very good. Very well. Very well.
Okay. That's something fine. Okay. Thank you for sharing. Okay, let's wait for our classmates and then we are going to start with our class.
Okay.
So, okay, did you practice yesterday class? I
Eh,
mean, the activity about I wish, the different situation.
no, I didn't, but I hope tomorrow work in the platform.
Ah, okay, that's pretty nice. Okay, so I hope you can continue practicing and okay, continue doing your best. Well, today, let me text your classmates. So we are going to start with the class. Hi, guys. Let's see. We are waiting for you. Okay, so let's wait for them. And well, thank you for being here, Rebecca, and well, continue practicing. So tell me, how was your day today? So
My
you told me that it was busy, right?
yes, I was a little bit busy, but I got some good news. Good news.
Oh, really? What are the
Yes.
good news for you?
Eh, I I'm sharing other job because I I I think that I need to change
Okay,
because in the place where I'm working, I can see opportunities to grow up, maybe.
okay.
So I'm sharing other opportunities, other jobs, and today I got a call for a interview.
Oh, that's pretty good. So congratulations, Rebecca. That's a great step you have taken. I know that changing jobs, it's sometimes it's kind of hard, but now that you have the opportunity, so well, take that step and continue working hard. Maybe in some other places you will find more opportunities to grow professionally.
Exactly. That is the goal.
Yeah, okay, so thank you for sharing, Rebecca. And as I said before, so congratulations, okay, because of this,
Thank you.
this new step that you're going to start. Well, Omar is here and also Yesenia. How are you today, Omar?
Hello, teacher. I'm good. I'm very good. So the weekend is end. So I'm tired a little bit, but I'm happy because I'm here.
Okay, so I am also happy to see you, to see all of you guys. So, Omar, thank you for being here. I know sometimes we have really stressful days, but well, as you mentioned, the week is over. So the weekend it's right on the corner. Actually, we are starting the weekend today. So
Yes.
you can relax a little time and well, let's take advantage of this time practicing our English. Very good. Thank you for being here, Omar. Hello, Yesenia. How are you?
Hi, teacher. I'm fine. And you?
I'm great. Thank you for asking. So welcome to our class. How was your day, Yesenia? Busy? Relaxing? How was your day?
It was very busy.
Very busy. What did you do?
I go to the work, but I have many homework.
Oh, okay. So I'm really sorry. Okay, but did you finish with the homework with your activities?
Right now, I work.
Oh, you are still working. Okay, I'm really sorry, Yesenia. Okay, but I hope you finish well in some minutes, so then you can relax and you can rest. Okay. Well,
Thank you.
guys, you're welcome. Okay, guys, now that I listened to to how was your day and that we start with some new activities, guys, let me tell you that today we only have a speaking practice. We will check a little bit some topics that we studied this week on Wednesday, Thursday, and we will try to speak a little bit more. Okay, remember, we will have a short practice about the activities that about the vocabulary and the grammar that we learned, but we will have to speak a little bit more. So today, guys, try to practice, try to use the vocabulary, and try to use all what you remember, guys. Remember, the important thing is to practice, to speak in English, okay? So today, to start with our class, everybody, let's check the picture. As you can see, we have two cars, and they have a description. So we have the first one, that it's a white car, this one, and we have this other car. So right now, let's read the descriptions. Please, Rebecca, help me reading the description of car number one, the white one.
Okay, it is spacious, a modern car. It has 4 doors, is obviously expensive, fast, and comfortable.
Very good. Thank you for your help, Rebecca. Well, this is the description of the first car. Now, Yesenia, help me reading the description of the second car.
It is a small car. It's older car. It has 2 doors. Um, it is cheap, slow, and uncomfortable.
Okay, very good. So it's comfortable, the first one, and the second one, uncomfortable. I'm sorry. Okay, very good. You have the two descriptions, guys. Now, okay, let's answer the question. Which one do you prefer? Okay, in this moment, guys, we can use the following vocabulary. Remember that when we are making an evaluation of an object or we are comparing objects, we can use, of course, the comparative adjectives, but also we can use these words to describe with adjectives, guys, and also to describe and evaluate with nouns, okay? For example, I can say that the red car doesn't have enough space, okay? The red car doesn't have enough space. So I am using not enough. Doesn't or does not have enough space, okay? Now tell me about some other characteristics, or let's compare the two objects, okay? Let's start with Omar. Okay, Omar, what can you tell me about these two cars?
Yes, teacher. Let me see. I can use anyway, anywhere.
Yes, you can use any of these words.
Okay. Let me see the first card. No. The second card is not. Let me see.
The second card is not.
Yes, the second card is not spacious. It's not spacious. It's not as spacious as first card as maybe.
As first card. Okay, it was a good first card as. Okay, it was a
Yes.
good, it was a great effort, okay, Omar. But in this opportunity, we use, remember, as, adjective as. So what is the adjective in the sentence?
Spacious.
Spacious. So in that case, what could be the correct sentence? The second card is not.
It's not as spacious as first card.
Very good. Okay, it's not as spacious as the first car. Very good. That's a
Yes.
great example. Okay, very good
So
job.
yes. So with this exercise, teacher, I have a little problem with the grammar because it's hard, it's very difficult. But I can do it.
Yeah, that's right. You can. Okay, you can do it. I know it's confusing, but that's why we are trying to practice this kind of vocabulary, right? To remember a little bit more what's the correct grammar and which words or the way we use the words in the correct form. Okay, thank you for your example, Omar. Now, Yesenia, what can you tell me about these two cars?
Hmm.
So look at the differences of these two cars. One is,
Um, the first car, the paint is um, maybe more shining. I don't know.
more shining. Yeah, it could be okay. So you can say it's more shining, or maybe you can say that it's brighter. Okay, that's another word that we can use. It's brighter. Okay, remember that when we are talking about brighter, so we can talk about light or we can talk about a happy feeling that you have when looking at this object. Okay, very good, Yesenia. Thank you for your example. What about you, Rebecca? What do you think about these cards? Tell me one evaluation or comparison about them.
Mm, mm, the in the first car
Uh-huh.
is too much expensive.
Too much expensive or too expensive?
Too expensive.
Very good. And that's a great example, okay? It's too expensive, so we can't afford it, okay? Because it's too expensive, okay? So with the salary that we have, it's not possible to buy it, okay? Sadly, okay? But, okay, the example, it's correct in grammar. As you can see, everybody, okay, we have differences between these two cards. Since when one of them is spacious, the other one is small. The first one is modern, and the second one is an old car. One of these cars have 4 doors, and the other one has 2. Then one of them is expensive, the other one is cheap. And the last 2 characteristics, as you see, is that the first one is fast and it's comfortable. The second one is slow and it's uncomfortable, of course, okay? So my next question for you is, which one do you prefer? Rebecca, which car do you prefer?
I prefer the most comfortable.
Ah, you prefer the most comfortable car. Pretty good. What about you, Omar? Which car do you prefer?
I prefer the second card, teacher, because the first card is the first card use more gas and the second maybe use less gas.
Well, that's a great point that you mentioned, Omar. Okay, that's the first one. It's not, well, it's expensive when you buy it and also when you have to maintain your car. So that's a good point. Okay, and the second one, so you can buy it maybe cheaper than the first one, and it will also you will spend less money when you have to fill it to fill it up. I'm sorry, to fill it up. So I mean, I guess Omar's opinion is also a right one. Very good, Omar. What about you, Yesenia? Which one do you prefer?
If I can buy and I have the money, the first car.
The first one. Why do you prefer the first one?
The first car, white car.
Yeah, but why?
Uh, because it's a modern car.
Oh, it's a modern car. Okay, so you like fashion. That's pretty good. Okay, thank you for your examples, Omar, Rebecca, and Yesenia. So Rebecca and Yesenia prefer the first car. Omar prefers the second one. Okay, so that's a good decision. Okay, for both. Okay, everybody, as you remember, we learned about these words. When we are making evaluations and comparisons, we have this list of words or this list of expressions, okay? But let's listen right now, okay? We are going to start with Omar. Omar, please help me reading the adjectives, the words that we use or the expressions that we use with adjectives.
Okay, teacher, evaluation and comparisons. And the first one is not enough, not enough to for adjectives and as and use as.
Very good. Thank you for your help. As you can see, everybody, the first 2 words, the first expressions that we have are for evaluation. The second part, the second list of words that we have are for comparison. Okay, as you remember, if we use the example as, we are saying that the objects are the same or they are similar. Okay, in this case, everybody remember to mention that they are different. We use not as, not as, okay? Pretty good. Now, everybody, okay, let's check the second part. Remember when we are using not enough to as, and just as, we use adjectives. Now let's pay attention to our second part. Please, right now, Rebecca, help me reading the words that we use with nouns, okay?
For nouns, we use not enough, or too many, or too much. And we use as much as, or as many as.
Very good. Thank you for reading, Rebecca. Okay, pay attention to it. When making evaluations, we can use not enough with adjectives and nouns. Only remember the structure, in some cases, the structure is different. Okay, so now let's pay attention to it. When we are talking about too much and too many, remember we use it only for nouns. If we have an adjective, we use only two, okay? And then we have the next structures, as, just as, and as much as many as. Yesenia, I have a question. What is the difference between much and many?
Much and many.
Yeah.
Much is for uncountable.
And many?
And many is countable.
Okay, pretty good. When we are using much, everybody remember we are talking about, okay, we are talking about non-countable nouns or non-count nouns. Much as, okay? But if you're talking about many, so we are using, or we are talking about count nouns. For example, remember, if I am talking about as many as, I can say this apartment, I will write example, okay? This apartment doesn't have as many rooms as my old house. Okay, remember that we are talking about, well, in these examples, we are talking about apartments and houses. So you can see this difference, okay? This apartment doesn't have as many rooms as my old house. So what are we saying? That maybe the apartment has only 3 rooms and my house has 6. So they are different. We are comparing one thing with another thing, okay? And well, in the same way, or in the same example, we can use much. What is the difference? That we are using a non-countable noun. For example, this apartment doesn't have, okay, so as you see, the sentence is similar, as much space as my old house. Okay, so maybe the house was big and this apartment, it's smaller than the old house. Okay, as you can see, the examples are similar. What is the only difference that we have? First of all, that we are using many and much. In the second part, okay, or in the next point, is that we are using a countable noun and an uncountable noun, okay? Remember those. And now, everybody, we are going to practice these structures when making evaluations in comparison with an activity. Please, everybody, let's pay attention to, well, let's pay attention, everybody, to the following exercise. Okay. Very good. Everybody, we will see, okay, we will see on the screen some sentences. You have to create a sentence about the situation or about the description of the object, okay? Right now, let's start with the first one. I will help you with the first example. So, the neighbors make a lot of noise. The neighbors make a lot of noise. And we have two words, too and noisy. What is the correct sentence? What do you think? Okay, think about it now. You have 10 seconds to think about the sentence. The neighbors make a lot of noise. What could be the sentence? Remember to use the right structures, okay? Too and not enough for adjectives. Also as for adjectives. Just as for adjectives. Not enough and too much, too many, as much and as many as for nouns. Okay, now let's see. I want to listen to Rebecca. Tell me, Rebecca, what is the correct sentence? So make a sentence using too and noisy.
I think would be the neighbors are too noisy.
Ah, very good. Okay, that's a great sentence. The neighbors are too noisy. Okay, so that sentence is correct. We are using the right structure of a sentence and the correct use of the adverb too and noisy. Well done. Okay, clap for you, Rebecca. Let's go to our next situation, everybody. Pay attention to it. Okay, our new kitchen is too small. Our old kitchen was bigger. So we have to use, everybody, not as us. Not as us, okay? Not as us. So what do you think is the correct sentence? Omar? Remember that we are comparing the two kitchens, the new kitchen and the old kitchen.
Okay, teacher. Is our new kitchen as not small as
As not small
not small as our old kitchen.
as our old kitchen. Okay. Thank you for your effort, Omar. So that's a great effort, okay? But let's check the following, okay? We have to use the verb to be in this part. So what do you think is the correct verb to be for our new kitchen? Our new kitchen are, our new kitchen is. So what do you think, Omar?
Okay, I need change the first part, the first verb to be as, or
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah, you have to use the verb to be. So remember that we use not as. So we have to use not as. Not as. So that we have to use a verb to be in this part. What do you think is the right verb to be? Our new kitchen?
Okay. Okay, is.
Ah, very good.
Yes.
Our new kitchen is not as small as our old kitchen. Nuestra nueva cocina no es tan pequeña como la antigua. Is the old kitchen smaller or bigger? What do you think, Yesenia?
The old kitchen is big, was bigger.
Ah, it's bigger. So what is the correct adjective in this part of the sentence? Our new kitchen is not as small as the old one, or it's not as big as the older. So what do you think, Omar? Small or big?
It's bigger.
Big, okay. Remember
Big.
that in this
Yes.
opportunity, yes, we are not using the comparative. Well, we are comparing, but we are not using the comparative adjectives form, okay? So what is the complete sentence, Omar? Read again. Our new
Okay.
kitchen is not as big as our old kitchen.
Okay. Our new kitchen is not as big as our old kitchen.
Nice job. Okay, thank you for your practice. Now let's check. Our new kitchen is not as big as our old kitchen. Everybody, as you see, we are trying to say the opposite. Okay, in this sentence, okay, we have our new kitchen is too small. So we are saying the same idea, but we are using the opposite adjective. So I am not saying our new kitchen is too big. I am saying that it is not as big as the old kitchen I had. Okay? So remember it, the correct way to use these words. Let's pay attention to another example, everybody. We have, this suit is size L. I wear size M. So my size, everybody, is not large. My size is medium. Okay? Tell me, Yesenia, what is the correct sentence using to enlarge? This suit is size L. I wear size M. What is the correct sentence, Yesenia?
Hmm. Mm, maybe the adjective large. I read it, the pronunciation.
Large.
Large.
Okay, tell me, no, tell me the complete sentence. You have to use both words. You have to create a new sentence with this information. So look at the sentence. This suit is size L, so it's large. I wear size M. So what sentence or what new sentence can you create with this information? Rebecca, Omar, can you help me to create another sentence?
Yes, the suit is size L. Is too large.
Ah, so the suit is what?
Is size L.
Oh, don't tell me size L. The suit is, what is the
Okay,
characteristic?
the suit is too large.
Very good. Okay, so we only have to add too large. We will not repeat that the size because we are going to say that it's large for me. Okay, my size it's M, and the suit is L. So that means that the suit is too large. Okay, let's create another example, everybody. I know this is kind of confusing, but that's why we are practicing, guys. Let's check. Our new house is too dark. The old one was bright or brighter, I mean, okay? So the words that we need to use is not as us. So let's check. Remember that the first part of the sentence is our new house. Our new house. Okay, now that we have this, let's check. Our new house is. What is the comparison I am doing with, let me see. What is the comparison I am doing with the old one? Remember that you have to tell me, everybody,
Is
a
not
negative. Ajá, Rebecca.
is not as bright
It's not as bright. Ajá.
as the old one.
Very good. It's not as bright as the old one. So what is the complete sentence, Omar?
Okay, our new house is not as bright as the old one.
Very good. As you see, the only thing that we recycle from the last sentence was the beginning and the first part of the other sentence. Our new house is, and the old one. The only information that we needed when comparing where our new house is and the old one. Let's pay attention to another example, guys. Let's do it all together. I don't like my neighborhood. I don't feel safe. We have to use in a new sentence to and dangerous. What is the correct sentence, Omar?
Okay, I don't like my neighborhood. It's too dangerous.
Okay, very good. I like it. I don't like my neighborhood. Oops, one letter H is missing here. Neighborhood. Okay, then period. It's too dangerous. Okay, very good job. Excellent
I un
sentence.
I
Yes, Omar?
understand. I understand better this example because it's more short and
Uh-huh.
than another example as not as is. I think for me is very hard and difficult, but I practice that.
Okay, yeah, I know. Okay, I can see that it is kind of easy because you only have to use, well, the important information that we need to use is the words in parentheses and the place that we are evaluating. Because in this case, when we are using to, remember, we are evaluating the place. So we are saying that my neighborhood is dangerous. But if I want to intensify my opinion, I say my neighborhood is too dangerous, okay? Too dangerous. Very good job. Let's continue, guys. Remember that we are going to continue now with, well, in this case, guys, we are comparing, okay? Oh, no, I'm sorry. We are evaluating because we are using to, okay? So this blouse is size S. I wear size L. What is the sentence, Rebecca?
This blouse is too small.
Very good. This blouse is too small. Okay, very good, Rebecca. Claps for you. You got it. Okay, thank you for it, guys. I can see you are doing an amazing job. Let's move on, everybody, and pay attention to it. I can't afford the house. I can pay for the house. So we have to use too and expensive. Yesenia, what's the right sentence using too and expensive?
I can afford the house. It's too expensive.
Amazing, Yesenia. Claps for you. Okay, Omar, Rebecca, and Yesenia. You understood and you are using too in the correct way. Too expensive, too dangerous, too small. It's too small. It's too expensive. It's too dangerous. So everybody, you are doing an amazing job when talking about evaluating, okay? When you are making evaluation of objects or places. Pay attention to one more example, guys. There is no privacy in my new house. Okay, in this opportunity, guys, we are not talking about adjectives, okay? We are not talking about adjectives. We are talking about a noun. What is the noun in the sentence, Rebecca?
Privacy.
Privacy, okay? So what can I say? What can I say about this? So there is not, not what?
Privacy.
Not privacy. Then?
Enough.
Enough.
Or there's not privacy enough in my house.
In my new house.
Yes, in my
Okay.
new house is correct.
There is not privacy enough in my new house. Is this example correct, Omar, Yesenia, and Rebecca? Yes or no? Look at the example. There is not privacy enough in my new house.
Or enough is the last word?
No.
No, is there not enough privacy in my new house?
There is not enough privacy in my new house. Very good. Remember that we use an adjective in the middle, okay? When we are using or when we are using not enough, we use an adjective in the middle. There is not, or it is not private enough in my new house, okay? It's not private enough in my new house. But if we are talking about nouns, we use the noun, everybody, right after enough, okay? Remember that part. Now, everybody, okay, let's check.
The grammar of this is very hard, teacher.
Yes, I know, everybody, but remember the structures, okay? Remember, I will go back to the last, to the presentation. Give me a second. Okay, let me go back to our presentation from today.
I have a headache with this grammar.
I'm sorry, guys. Okay, that was not my intention. Okay, but okay, let's check this. Okay, it is loading. Okay, it's over there. Well, as you see, guys, we are using for evaluations not enough for adjectives. When we use not enough for adjectives, I would write it over here. So we use not plus adjective plus enough, okay? Not small enough or not big enough, not bright enough, not tall enough, not beautiful, not colorful enough, okay? So we use not, adjective, and enough. Now, let's check the next structure. If we are talking about nouns, we use not enough plus the noun. Not enough privacy, not enough space, not enough rooms, okay? Remember, when we talk about adjectives, the adjective is right in the middle. When we use nouns, we use not enough, and then the noun is after the expression, okay? When using to, everybody, we use to plus an adjective. Well, this part you already know it, okay? You use very well to. And when talking about too much or too many, everybody, too much or too many, we use the noun after the expression. I'm sorry. We use it after the expression. Too much noise, too many neighbors, too much privacy. Okay? So as you see, or as you can see, everybody, we use too much and too many, and after that, we use the noun. Then everybody, when comparing, we need to use, remember, adjectives as, adjective as. For example, I can tell you the following. I don't know. A Lamborghini, sorry, let me think about it. Well, I will talk about animals. Okay, I think it's easier. So I can say, for example, a cat is as beautiful as a dog. In that example, I am saying that they are similar, that both of them are beautiful. The cats are beautiful and dogs are beautiful. They have the same characteristic. If I use as in affirmative form. But if I use not as, I am saying that cats are not as beautiful as dogs. So I am saying that dogs are more beautiful than cats, okay? So remember this structure. And it's the same when we are talking about just a adjective, adjective plus as. Just brighter as. And then we have only one structure to talk about nouns when we are making comparison. For example, as much or as many as, okay? In this example, remember that we are talking about nouns, so we use as much or as many plus the noun plus as. As much space as. My new house doesn't have as much space as my old house. My neighbor has, for example, my neighbor has as many children as I have. As I do, I'm sorry, as I do. So my neighbor have 3 kids. And I also, examples, guys, I also have 3 kids. So my neighbor has as many kids as I have, or as I do, I'm sorry. Okay, so as you can see, when we use as, we are saying that they are the same, they are similar, they don't have any difference. But if we use not, we are saying that they are different. For example, my neighbor, another example about my neighbor doesn't make as much noise as I do. Okay? Because I am really noisy. I like to speak very loud and I like to listen to music very loud. So my neighbors, they don't like to play music in a loud volume or in a high volume. They like to listen to music in a normal volume, but I don't like it. I like to play music in a very high volume. So my neighbor doesn't make as much noise as I do. So I am very noisy. My neighbor is not noisy. I am, he is not. Okay? When we use negative in these cases, when we are talking about as, just as, or as much or as many as, we are saying that they are the same. In affirmative form, same, no difference, similar, okay? But if we use it in negative form, we are saying that there is a difference between the first thing or the first person and the second one. Okay, everybody? I know it's kind of confusing. I will copy these structures on the chat for you to, well, for you to practice at home. If you want, guys, you can copy them on your notebooks and continue practicing. I will send you another activity for you to practice and use correctly to, well, these expressions, okay, these adverbs, I'm sorry. So let me see.
Teacher,
Yes, Rebecca.
uh, I I I don't know if you told it, but there is some rule or a rule to know when use as or just as.
Yeah, there is a mean. Well, the thing is the context, okay? Because when you're using as, you are talking about a. Give me a second, okay? When you use as, only the word as, you are saying, okay, or you are trying to explain something that you do or something that you can express an idea about you. For example, I work as a teacher. Okay, I work as a teacher. In that case, I am not comparing anything. I am just saying, what's my profession? Okay.
Yes,
But when,
sorry, for example, for adjectives, for comparison, we use as or just as.
Oh, for comparison, we use as you can see, and I mentioned
and
as a
just
teacher.
As the second one.
I'm sorry, I misunderstood what you asked me. Okay, I'm
yes,
sorry.
I know.
Okay, I misunderstood, but now I got it. Okay, both are correct. Okay, if you are talking about adjectives, both structures are correct. Okay.
Okay.
So as and just as, comparison with adjectives. Okay, that's why they are over here. Okay. And as much as and as many as is only for it's only for nouns. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Very
So
good.
both has the same meaning.
Oh, which one? As and just as?
Correct.
Oh yeah, I could say yes.
Depend the context. Yeah, right, teacher.
Yeah, actually they have the same they have the same meaning, okay? Because for example, I can say cats are as beautiful as dogs. Okay, cats are as beautiful as dogs. So my adjective is beautiful, of course. Then I have cats are just beautiful as dogs. So they have the same characteristic. In both examples, we are mentioning that they have the same characteristic, okay?
Okay, teacher.
So cats are as beautiful as dogs. Cats are beautiful. Dogs are also beautiful. Cats are just beautiful as dogs, so they are the same beautiful as dogs are. Okay, guys. Well, it was really long, okay? It was a really long explanation. I know that this is a difficult topic, guys. So as I mentioned, I will send you a link for you to practice. You practice, okay, these expressions in the correct form. And also I will send you this presentation for you to have an idea of what of how to use correctly these adverbs, okay? Well, guys, it's almost time to go, but I would like to practice the following activity, okay? So remember that yesterday we were talking about wishes and we talked about Aladdin and all of those, okay? So do you want a situation to be different? Think about 3 wishes you have, okay? And share them with your partner, okay? We have, or we should have, 1 minute and 30 to speak. Because of the time, guys, we will not have that time. We will have around 30 seconds and 1 minute to say 3 wishes that you have, okay? For example, guys, let me think about it. Okay, I wish I were millionaire. Also, I wish I could travel around the world. And I wish, I don't know. And I wish I didn't have to work anymore. Okay, so I wish I were millionaire. I wish I could travel around the world, and I wish I didn't work anymore. Okay, those are my 3 wishes. What about your wishes, guys? Do you have an idea about them? Tell me, Omar, what are your 3 wishes?
Yes, teacher. I have two in this moment. I
Okay.
wish, I wish, I wish to go to the concert my favorite, of my favorite, of my favorite artist. Yeah, or my favorite singer.
Okay, to the concert. Oh, what is the correct verb? I wish
I wish I go.
I go.
No, I wish I were.
Close. Remember that where is in past. So what is the past of go?
Oh, okay. I wish I went.
Very good. Okay, remember that we need to use I wish in simple present. In the next sentence, I'm sorry, it's in simple past. I wish I went to the concert. What is your next wish?
Yes, my next wish is I wish I bought.
Uh-huh.
I wish I bought um I wish I bought another motorcycle,
Ah,
maybe.
very good. That's a beautiful. Well, that's a really good wish. So you wish you went to the concert of your favorite singer. You wish you bought another motorcycle. Very good. Do you have another one?
No, for this moment I only had two, teacher.
Okay, there is no problem. Very good, Omar. Thank you for sharing. Let's check Yesenia. Okay, Yesenia, do you have, okay, did you think about 3 wishes you have?
Yes,
So
I
what are your
have.
wishes?
uh, Similar of your wishes.
Of mine. Okay. Tell me your examples then.
I wish have a money, a lot of money.
I wish
I wish have a lot of money.
have or had?
Have.
Okay, I had a lot of money. Repeat again your example. I wish I had a lot of money.
I wish I had a lot of money.
Very good. Okay. Tell me, what's your next wish?
I I wish mm, not working.
I wish not working. Okay. What is your third wish?
And I wish visit many places.
Many places. Okay, thank you, Yesenia, for your examples. Okay, right now, let's check the following thing. Remember that the second part of the sentence, it's always in simple past. Okay, simple past. So what could be the correct sentence using simple past in the second sentence? I wish what?
Had not worked.
What is
I
the,
did. I
thank you,
didn't.
Omar. I didn't.
I
Very
didn't
good. I didn't have to.
work.
I didn't have to work. Okay, very good. So now, what is the last example? I wish I.
Visited.
Very good. I wish I visited visited many places. Amazing job, Yesenia. Thank you. Very good. Remember, continue practicing the use of I wish. Okay, remember, I wish follows the rules of simple present. And the next sentence, it's in simple past. Very good. Okay, guys, time's over, but I want to listen to Rebecca's wishes. So, Rebecca, can you tell me about what are your wishes?
Like Omar, I wish I went to my favorite music band, went to a concert or
Very good.
10 concerts of my favorite music band.
Okay, of your favorite music band. Nice job.
I wish I visited Japan,
Okay, you visited Japan.
and I wish I had a house, a big house.
A big house, a mansion. Okay,
Something like that.
that's a good option, right? To have a
Yes.
mansion, okay, to live in a mansion. Okay, very good. Guys, I like your wishes. Please continue practicing and remember the correct form of the correct structure, I mean, of wishes. Okay, I wish, and then simple past. She wishes, and then simple past. Remember, the important thing is to follow simple present plus simple past in one single sentence. Okay, guys, I don't want to take more time because we already finished with our activities from today, and we did an amazing practice. We need to continue practicing, guys, but I know we are working really hard, and that's an important thing. Guys, just before we go, please complete the last two activities of Unit 1. Okay, please do activity 1.3.5 and do activity 1.3.6. Okay, please complete these activities, guys, and I hope to see you on Monday. Okay, relax, guys. Take a nap or go to sleep right now, and I hope to see you tomorrow on Monday. Bye, guys.
Bye, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Nice to see you today.